Hi, my name is Michał, and today I have a pleasure of talking to Nik Louch, Software Engineering Director at Cambridge University Press. Hi, Nik.
Hi.
Pleasure to have you.
Nice to be here.
Would you be so kind and introduce yourself, please?
Yep, okay, so I'm Nik Louch. My current job title is actually Deputy Director of the Academic Technology Group at Cambridge University Press and Assessment. I was a Software Engineering Director before that, but my remit's largely software engineering. So I manage a whole load of engineering teams, developers, quality analysts, architects, DevOps, SRE engineers, and really responsible for a whole suite of digital products and platforms that support one branch of our organisation. That's the academic part of our business.
What's it like working for the oldest university press in the world?
488 years old, I believe, at the moment. Well, I've been there 26 years, so it's clearly good enough to keep me. But to be honest, I don't really think too much about that. Yes, I'm very proud to work for the organisation. I'm very proud for its values and its mission. The heritage, the legacies, it's nice to be part of that. But I work in digital. I work in future looking. The organisation is very future looking. It always has been. So I don't really think too much about the fact it's 488 years old. But it is a great established university press. It's got a great brand. It's got a great name. So all those things make me very proud to work there. And the underlying mission about disseminating education and learning is really valuable, and is one reason why a lot of people work for us as well.
This link between these two aspects was something that I'm very keen on exploring. Namely, on the one hand, you have this 16th century Cambridge University Press organization, but on the other, you have this modern agile approach for running IT projects. And as far as I understand, you're the driver of agile experimentation and adoption across the teams.
Yep.
How do you link these two?
So I don't see any contention.
Okay.
I really don't, because to survive as long as we have, we will have. We're an organisation that's changed. We would have been very early adopters of the printing press over 400 years ago. When I started 26 years ago, we were very early adopters of the internet. So we're a future-looking organisation. We're always trying to be at the future of where things are in the world of publishing and education. And to me, agile is just the next natural step on that. It's not particularly novel. The whole software industry has gone that route. We were working down that route probably about 10 years ago, but it's just an evolution of the organisation, which wants to be always looking to the future, looking at what's modern, how we can best serve our researchers, our students in the modern world. I really don't see it as being outdated or a 500-year-old organisation that's holding us back in that way. And I suspect if you were to interview my equivalent 300 years ago, they'd probably say the same.
Sounds like I know that you are actually spearheading when it comes to innovations on the market, and you are a future-looking company, and it is well seen in the projects you run. Can you say a few words, for example, about the Cambridge Core online research platform? Yeah,
okay. So this is one of our flagship digital platforms. Ultimately, it's a website. There's a lot more behind it technically, but it's a website that provides students and researchers at universities around the world. So it's a globally used website, access to research material. So we have about 2 million journal articles on there, about 50,000 academic books on there, and it lets students, researchers, so university level people search, find, read, explore, use that research in their own research, in their own material, in their own studies. Fundamentally, that's its point. There's a lot of functionality we've got in there that's wrapped around that, but ultimately it's about delivering research material to that group of people. It's very heavily used. I think something like 6 or 7 articles are downloaded every second of the day, averaged over the year. So it's busy. There's lots going on, and ultimately it's a technology platform that we designed and built in house to serve all those needs.
You're responsible for kind of a crowd when it comes to tech resources at Cambridge University Press, and there's a blend of both in-house and in different locations when it comes to resources and external resources. What are the benefits of such approach, and how do you foster this we're in this together approach with this variety of partners and teams?
It's a lot of questions. We fundamentally believe there's commercial value in us owning our own platform and developing our own platform. So we have an in-house team that does a lot of that. And that in-house team is split between the UK and the Philippines. We have a large software development engineering function in the Philippines. And that's for obvious, it's a far shore, lower cost base, and we're able to get resources easier than we can in the UK there. But I think we felt over time that it was really important to complement that model. We didn't just want to have in-house. And I think three principal reasons for why we operate with yourselves, as an example. The fundamentally scale, the ability to scale our teams up rapidly and down if we need to when new projects come in. Particularly with the current market, recruiting new people, recruiting new staff is slow. It's a slow process. It's a challenging market out there. If we wanted to put a new team of, let's say 10 engineers together, we'd be looking at 4 or 5 months. And working with yourselves, we're able to do that much quicker than that. So scale is a big piece. Skills. I think what we've found, particularly working with yourselves in the Polish market, is very high engineering skills, high caliber of engineering skills. That I think we struggle to get elsewhere in the world. So we really value that, and we deliberately source high value, high skilled engineers from you. And I think the third is an external perspective. We can get quite insular with our own teams. We can not look at the outside world, and the value I think we have is that the people we work with from yourselves have been on other projects, have used other technologies, can bring those ideas into how we work. So that's kind of why we have this what we kind of essentially a hybrid model, and we deliberately try to blend that model. So we don't want an operation where we package work up and give it to a supplier. We think there's real value in everything I've just said about blending those teams, so we get that benefit of everybody learning from each other, and we find that's a very collaborative way of working and gets the best out of engineers.
So what's next then? What are the any new projects awaiting? What's next for CUP?
So for the broader organisation, we're just finished a first year of a merger. So we merged Cambridge University Press with Cambridge Assessment, so the exams arm of the university. And there's still a lot of integration work going on there, as you can imagine. There's some real benefits here. We can offer some great services to educators around the world if we combine our exams and our publishing. But merging two big organisations is hard. So we have lovely things like combining 2 ERP systems, small projects like that. So there's a lot of focus there in the wider organisation. Within my area, within the academic area, we continue to do a lot of work on those research platforms like Cambridge Core, and there's always work ongoing to develop those. We're just enter our second year of a new initiative where we start to look at online learning. So actually look at building our capabilities in designing courses, delivering courses in partnership with our parent university, Cambridge University, but also looking at offering that service to other people as well. So that's a big initiative for us at the moment. Finally, I think every year gives me a surprise. Every year gives me a new thing I wasn't expecting. So, something will come around the corner that will be, that next new thing that the business want us to solution and develop. So I'm never bored.
Good for you then. Thank you, Nik. It was very informative and very interesting.
Thank you. Great to be here.